What is success in your eyes? How is the success of a landscape photographer measured? We often measure our success by the amount of monetary compensation we receive, but there's truly more to being a landscape photographer than money. We all have different goals and ambitions, and who knows, if one is proficient enough, then maybe they'll be able to use their passions to make a living. I mean, who doesn't want to turn a hobby into a good-paying career? I think it's quite easy to get lost in the world of YouTube, where everyone seems incredibly skilled and passionate about their photography. But as I mentioned earlier, we're all individuals, and we have different goals. We don't all have to be famous, rich, or even the absolute best. But there's one thing we must do, and that is, we must please ourselves before we can please anybody else. So the real question is, what does success mean to you? Landscape photography is an art. It's something we practice, and it can be quite challenging to master. In my experience, I find it helpful not to focus on success itself, but rather on the art of photography. Passion plus persistence equals success. So, to be successful, one must be passionate about their surroundings. Of course, there's no successful landscape photographer without a great photograph. So, how do we make great photographs? We begin by surrounding ourselves with what we love. Being in the right environment is critical to making spectacular photographs. I think it helps to narrow the playing field by embracing the genre of photography that we most enjoy. Focus on making images that tell a story, images that tell your story. Like most landscape photographers, I very much enjoy the great outdoors. I find myself most happy when surrounded by nature, hiking a trail, and heading to a beautiful vista. Feelings of peace and tranquility, they're all conveyed in my images. It's the feelings that I'm attempting to place in the photograph. As Ansel Adams said, a great photograph is one that fully expresses what one feels, in the deepest sense, about what is being photographed. Being passionate about a particular area or subject can go a long way toward making images that convey your story. Viewing and enjoying the work of others can provide great insight and inspiration, but trying to follow the latest trends can lead you away from your passions. In truth, it's hard to convey your story when you're busy trying to keep up with others. We often find it easy to critique the work of others, but difficult to accept criticism of our own work. Indeed, it's imperative to seek out and accept constructive criticism and learn from it. Honest and open constructive criticism can provide valuable insight that can be used to hone the focus and direction of our photography. Although difficult as it may be to endure, criticism should be welcome. Embracing one's surrounding and photographing one's passions will inevitably lead to a portfolio that's filled with works of art, a portfolio that truly represents who you are and one that tells your story. Indeed, if landscape photography were so easy, everyone would be doing it. We practice the art of landscape photography, and it's the practice of landscape photography that's most important. However, this practice requires the use of tools, often referred to as gear. It's imperative that we not allow gear to transcend the art of photography. The quest for gear can easily stray one off course, and simply put, the key to successful landscape photography is not found in one's gear, but in the art of photography itself. Many of us attempt to build portfolios that truly represent who we are. However, becoming discouraged with managing time, resources, and numerous other hurdles inevitably leads to many people giving up. Despite surrounding ourselves with what we love, landscape photography is challenging and difficult at times. But remember, it's passion and persistence that equals success. A couple of videos you may also find useful: 5 secrets to epic landscape photography and 5 pro tips to instantly improve your photography using any camera. I'll leave a link in the video description. If you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified of any future videos I post. Also, leave a comment and share your thoughts. And as always, if I don't see you down the road, maybe I'll see you on the trail.